Alright, shows I'm streaming. I'm waiting for it to show up on Twitch here before I start up the game. Hey, there we go. Now we're live. Oh, let's see how this goes. Alright, it's been a little while since I've done this, so let me get back into it here. Back to my channel, which it shows I'm hosting someone. There we go. Alright, well, we'll have to find out how the sound is. Alright, let's see how Witcher 3 looks on the Nintendo Switch. This is definitely a weird one. Good old CD Projekt Red. Which, this game actually did come in a nice, larger case. Which, you know, had the regular size case inside of it. And then, of course, from that, it's got, you know, decals, the map, a nice little letter from them about playing it, things like that. Don't play Kiki. Alright, so let's start this. Oh. No need to rescale. Everything needs to be full. There we go. I guess make it a little bit darker if it's barely visible. Yeah, go by there. Otherwise it gets too dark.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites
most of my
away.
gameplay for this is going to be
Men of the North,
version,
you stand at the precipice.
Works a lot better for
your
me,
kings
so
have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain.
Getting a little bit of delay.
The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them?
But it's the main
entire main game, this burden on others.
Plus Hearts of Stone,
so-called
Blood and Wine, and then 16 other DLCs.
Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil.
Push something so big on a system that really should not be able to run this. At all.
Yes.
And yet
their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip. Chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe.
About the Witcher Netflix series.
None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and
Curious to see how that
disdain.
works out. Welcome to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition. All the game's additional content, including 2 expansions, which we talked about earlier. Okay, cool. So you can jump straight into it. Alright, so the first opening menu, it definitely looks softer, but still, hey, it's Witcher 3. See what kind of options we have. And there was an update tonight that it went through. It took me about 30 minutes to download. As you see, the version 1.6. So they might have tweaked a little bit. But I had somebody ask me earlier, oh, I thought this was all on the cartridge. And it is. I could have just started it up and played it as is. But I guess they had a day one kind of tweaking patch. And I won't be too cynical about it. CD Projekt Red, when they do those, they're doing actual patches that help. So I'm good with that. Always keep my volume up. Definitely want the vibration on. Controller scheme. Which I am playing it on a Pro controller. Of course, most of my gameplay will end up being on the portable itself. It's been so long since I've played this, I'm going to keep everything on. Okay, colorblind options there, that's cool. Witcher senses fisheye effect, nah, I'm good. Camera centering, yeah, we'll take a look at it. Autosave, that's always handy. Enemy upscaling. Not sure about that one. Alternative, look for Yennefer, look for Triss. I don't know what those options are. Ballad Heroes additional Gwent card set. Gwent is a game I never really got into that much. I may have to try that now that I can play it portably. That'd be a cool download game. Like I miss the download capability of like the 3DS, where you could take something, or even the DS, and send it to somebody else to play. Can you imagine if this allowed you to just like, hey, I'm gonna play in Gwent, and then you can send them the stuff from your copy and play against each other right there. I wonder what these alternative looks are. I'll have to look that up later. I'm gonna keep it standard right now, but display, that's going to be all that. Post-processing, I'm just going to keep that on. They were kind of saying it's not really changing too much. Let me turn this down on my end a little bit. Shouldn't change it for you guys, but for me it's pretty loud. Alright, let's do this new game. Let's do Fresh Start. Because I've just... Any installed expansion included. Yeah, that's what I want. Story and Sword. I'm just saying with Story and Sword. I just want to enjoy the game. I mean, games this long go forever. I'm going to do the tutorial. I'll go and simulate a Witcher 2 save because I haven't finished it. I have Witcher 2, but I've never finished it. So I can definitely see some video compression, but it still looks good. I'm talking like Diablo level, Diablo 3. Oh, just killed a horse. Good job. Nay, I say. There's Geralt. Say a good job. If I remember correctly, looking for Yennefer. Oh, burn the brain. Damn! I forgot about that. Oh, that was nasty. minutes of cinematics. It's been a long time since I've played any of this at all. So it's kind of nice to go into this kind of fresh. But I've seen enough of the game on other platforms, putting a game in Xbox and things like that, to know how it looks on those. But I haven't had the story spoiled for me. Yeah, it's still enjoyable. Sucks for that guy. Lots of horses dying, probably wondering, what the hell? Except for that one, where he's just freaking out. Hey, we got 2 people watching now. Nice. Bird just becomes a glass skull. Well, this is all video. This is not the game itself yet, but the opening scene seemed pretty nice, and I don't know, I don't want to skip it. I want to kind of see this, but I want to see how this game looks. Yeah, I know you know. I'm just saying it. But just the fact of getting this on a portable of any kind is just ridiculous. Oh, it's up too high? Alright. I can fix that. Yoink. Turned it down about a quarter. Here's the scene everyone keeps showing. Like, we get it. He's naked in a bath. It's Dragon Quest XI, which I've been playing a lot of as well. But yeah, definitely Doom 2016 was ridiculous. Skyrim was really well done. Skyrim, I wasn't really surprised that it fit. I mean...
You know I don't find that amusing.
If it runs well on a 360 or a PS3, it'll run great on here. It's just the fact it can run better now, which is cool.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
I mean, the freaking collection of Switch games I've got at this point, it almost doesn't even amaze me anymore. Just the massive things you can do.
Later then.
Not even counting original ones, Breath of the
See you
Wild,
later.
Mario Odyssey. I don't know if they're going to do a pro version or not. I mean, I could kind of see it, but I'm almost afraid they would be idiotic enough to go the exact opposite of how they did the Lite and make it console only, which I also wouldn't want. I want it to be both. The fact that I could take this right now, you know, like we did the day the Switch came out, I could just pick it up, walk to my car, go down to Waffle House, sit down, play this while getting something to eat. Also, but I forgot she was naked. My bad. Hopefully no children are watching this. Arthur, cover your eyes. Yeah, no, the Breath of the Wild sequel looks really good. I'm intrigued. I am hoping there are parts where you can play as Zelda. I think it would be a good start of a way to do that. Let her actually explore with you. Alright, so I am directly in control now. Ooh, gotta turn that camera speed down a little bit later. Yeah, I can't run. There's the Witcher sense.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Yeah, it has been a really good hybrid. I just... I don't know, the Switch Lite just does not still make sense to me,
So
but I've been
that's
pretty
the
clear
way
on
the
that.
wind blows.
everything is great about it
Go
except
and
for the fact
train
they
with
took
her,
away
then
any
come back.
possibility of
It'll give
docking
me a
it.
chance
Even
to
if you had
put
to
my
buy a
face on
separate
it.
specialized dock.
Of all the women
That
I've
would've made
known,
sense.
You're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
I mean,
What's it matter?
it's like going from the
Only ever thought
PSP to
of
the
you.
Vita. The PSP let you have the option where you could technically put it on a TV. The Vita made you get separate systems, and it didn't work out that well for that part. I keep trying to run. Jump.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Well, it definitely looks fuzzier. Textures definitely look flatter and not as clear, but I mean, shit, it's on a tiny cartridge. What is this? Alright, well, there's a door. A base of some sort. It's been long enough since I played this. This is all new
You're
again,
running
which
out
is
of
great.
juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Yeah, it's actually keeping up pretty well. I mean, of course, I'm in the starting room. This would better look good, you know. Though from what I've seen, it's pretty consistent for how it plays. Yeah, I definitely got to turn that camera speed down though. My only thing with that, though, is the 2DS didn't take away a major function of the system. You know, it refined it in a few ways and simplified it. And yeah, it lost the 3D, but it didn't affect how you can
Old
play the
Witcher's
games.
fast asleep.
Switch
So
Lite
he's disappeared
takes half
somewhere,
of
of
its
course.
functionality away. Still trips me out. I still remember the days freaking out about how small the N64 cartridges were.
Guess
Going
she
like,
prefers
they put so
practice
much
to
in
theory.
these. And you could pop open a N64 case
Time to wake up,
and make it a
master.
holder for a bunch of Switch
These lessons
games.
so boring they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owls.
It would make it the opposite of the Lite, but then you would have
Making
the
her
same
slow
issues.
through
Like,
that
why would I
brick.
want to get
No
one
wonder she took
if I'm
off.
losing one of my favorite things, which is switching it, that I use a lot?
Reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays.
I'm out playing
She's
versus
tackling
coming
the
home and playing.
pendulums, right?
If it's one or the other, well, let's say it this way: if you make it a console,
How
you're
many
going to have to
times do I
directly
have to
compete
tell
with
her?
whatever the next
Don't
Xbox
train alone.
and the next
It only
the
embeds
PS5
your
is going to be.
errors. Bring
You
our
make it
young
just a
damsel to
portable,
the
then you're
lower
like, well,
courtyard. She wants to
You know,
practice.
you have to compete against your own
She'll get to
Switch,
practice.
as well as kids playing on cell phones and tablets and stuff.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've
I don't
spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly
I'd be
to
perfectly
blame.
fine if the Switch,
This has to
like if
end.
a Switch Pro,
Now.
kept all the
Killing
functionality of a
monsters is
Switch,
not something to be taken
and I would
lightly.
take it being a little bit
Ciri
bulkier
must
and stuff, so
understand
it could
that.
have that
She's to
jump.
become one of us.
But I'm not expecting it ever
I'll
to
see
be
you
like
below.
a PS4 Pro or, heaven forbid, an Xbox One X. Right now, that's the measure of most of my gaming is that X. My PC is nice, but it's, you know, that X is made just for gaming.
Wrong. Now I see why you
That's
were
very
so
true.
eager
As
to
long as it was
practice.
compatible,
Strike.
I could see him using it. Man, this one looks good. Just blurry. But good. Hey, we got a third viewer. Yay!
Not in the circus,
People!
pirouette. Wrong. Footwork.
Yep, some popping happening.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
Facial animation's still pretty good.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Character models still look good.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Controls are a little twitchy.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Oh, which way are we going here? Yoink,
Siri, cut it out.
yoink. I'm a big guy, I can just keep jumping.
I win.
Legs are longer. I'll show you yet. I just need to grow a bit.
Just keep jumping around everywhere. No, EA has a problem with the fact that they can't have an always-on connection, so they can't keep pushing, you know, digital services and sales and stuff, so they're not going to put anything on here. And when they do, it's crap
Anything
like
to
the
say for yourself, young
FIFA,
lady?
where they're literally taking versions that are 2 years old and
I'm
just
very
adding a
sorry,
new number
Uncle
and a
Vesemir.
Young
couple
blood
people and that's
craves
it.
action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the
I'm definitely
going to
have to go back and play through this on like my computer and
did
record it on there
read the
just to
chapter.
see how big of a
Still,
difference it
you
is.
should
I know
have
it's going to
asked
be
if-
big.
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
I don't know. This is playable. I'm not having any problem.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me. Lambert
I think the
with
biggest
Eskel,
issue with
Ciri
EA,
with the
though,
dummy.
is the fact that they're holding most of the Star Wars
Stop
license away
groaning
from
and grab a
Nintendo,
sword.
which Nintendo games used to, or the Star Wars games used to sell like crazy on the
What do you think?
on Nintendo
Should we
systems.
start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Yeah, let's do that because I haven't
Should
done
work on the
that in forever.
basics. Even skilled masters need to
Learn
hone
the new
fundamentals.
controls again.
And Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
All right, let's see. Da-da-da.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3.
Already selected it. Okay, so I want to do.
Tomfoolery. Strong strikes. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
And there's the dodge.
Slow as a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again. Slow as a fly trapped in amber.
Not doing too
today.
well, am I, guys?
Do it again. Slow as a fly trapped in
Okay,
amber
keep hitting
today.
dodge. Which one
Do
is
it
it for
again.
that? Oh, it's A button, okay.
Damn it! Tomfoolery! Enough!
Okay, you gonna do anything or what, dude? Keep hitting the buttons and still not doing it. Come on.
What now?
Harry! You've done it.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Like jugular.
Come on.
For this shit.
There's one.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen.
Alright, so it's the same as the old one.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Okay, is it gonna let me do anything or what? Nope, don't let me attack, don't let me dodge or anything. Okay. Okay, hitting Y but not doing anything. What the crap?
Come on, at them!
Okay, what the crap am I doing wrong here? Hitting Y. And it's not doing anything.
Quick and painful.
Of course, I'm getting messages from people as well. Alright, why is it stuck? That sucks. Manifesto, you just were pressing Y, but he's not attacking. Yeah. I think I broke it. Every time I hit Y, it just says, cannot do that. Oh, that sucks. I've managed to break the game on a stream. Yay. Why is it not doing it? Yeah, he's stuck in an animation. That is hilarious. Because he refuses to do anything. Can't run at him. Can't dodge. I can just keep doing that. And he sits there in it. Oh, what the crap.
Quick and
Yeah, good old QA for sure. Is there a specific spot I'm supposed to do it?
who's next?
Great. Alright, time to load it back up from the other one. Not a good sign whenever I manage to do that. Well, when I hit the Y button, it's supposed to be a fast attack, but every time I hit it, it says you can't do that, and the guy is stuck in that animation and won't move. So, yeah, not a good sign. I'm not even out of the tutorial yet, and it's locked up on me.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
So we gotta go through all this again.
Quick cut. 1, 2, 3.
There's the fast attacks.
Give it
Strong
all.
attacks.
Never lock your elbow when striking. Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
There's the dodges. Once we do the rolls now. So the parries.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte.
Okay, parry.
Strike.
Oh,
Counter strike.
so parry's gonna be the last second one. There we go. One more. No, a little bit too slow on that one. Really shouldn't be doing this while looking up at the chat. Oh, come on. Ah, okay. I'm just doing it too fast. I love how the podcast group will not stop messaging or not actually talking to me. Okay, I was doing counterattacks just fine. Why is it not doing the third one now?
Come on. At them.
It's actually pausing for a second, like it hiccups and throws my time off. Is there... I swear to God, if the tutorial is broken, that's just really bad. Because see, like, it'll hitch and stop for a sec. So by the time that's when I'm supposed to hit it, and it's just not doing it. Oh, come on. What the hell's causing that? Yeah, that hitch has stopped me from doing it. And I was doing it just fine, too.
Damn it.
I waited for him to attack. This is just not good. Come on! Can block or just won't do it. Yeah. So this whole tutorial is broken. It just won't allow it to finish some of the parts. Like, what the hell? I can't attack, I can't dodge, I can't move.
Now,
All I can do, there we go,
bring
finally.
the day to a close. We'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwen.
So this is what broke it last time.
Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Alright. Alright, hits me, does that. And it
Cast
sticks him in
Igni,
there.
Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Okay, now it moved on to the next part. Alright, let me select it.
See? If not for
There
the
we go.
Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt, come on.
I bought it. Some of the GameStops are allowing it to sell whenever they close, so it's marked in their system that they could. So I went up there at close and picked it up. I gotta cast the Ard sign. Okay.
See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance, destroy their rhythm.
Is it the
Time
game
for
audio or
action.
my audio?
Damn it. I hate this feeling.
And graphically, it's impressive for a Switch game, but it's pretty messed up. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. Yeah.
Actually can really muddle your mind. Heard enough. Show her, Geralt.
Had enough.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Kaboom. Alright, let's go from here.
Fine.
Alright, so
Enough.
I think I'll just...
Continue training at will.
Oh, damn it, I said no. Freaking hit me. I mean, if you're gonna play this on your TV,
Whoa.
honestly,
really
you can
showed
play it
him,
better
kid.
on PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Ciri,
But-
get down here.
The fact that I can just take this, pick it up, and just go the hell wherever I want to is the
A
impressive
little
part.
she-devil. Soon as she's
Switch
back,
download
we'll
is
set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
I think it is download dependent.
Find that helmet?
Sometimes the digital games may not be added until sometime tomorrow.
Ciri?
That's part of the reason I like getting the physical copy, so I know I have it right then.
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you.
Which is nice. It actually came with a lot of the stuff that CD Projekt Red likes to give. I can't hear a word you are saying. I've refreshed 6 times. AJ, can you still hear me?
What the?
I picked it up from the store. Straight up,
Vesemir.
they were able to sell it at closing time, so I went up there and picked it up. I had this thing paid off like a week ago.
I've long awaited this, and then White Wolf.
Nope, their system actually says that on the 14th, which is today at 9 o'clock, they were allowed to sell their copies of the game if they stayed open. So they stayed open for a couple more minutes to let me go ahead and pick up mine. But it was in the system and stated and gave no warning when they did it, so there's no breaking of the street dates. Trust me, we double-checked the living crap out of that before we did it. Yeah, GameStop's made a deal with a lot of these where they can, at 9 o'clock at the time of their closing, they're able to sell some of them. Like, Nintendo doesn't do it. I cannot pick up a
alright?
Nintendo game until the Friday it comes out. But
Nightmare.
this isn't published by
About?
Nintendo. They allow it to come out.
Take forever to explain.
I think they had a couple other games that came out tonight,
Dawn's
too, that
some
people
way
could have
off.
picked up.
We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Yeah, like I said, it comes down to
Yennefer.
whoever
funny
is
isn't it?
publishing it,
She's
if
never
they
been
allow
there.
it, and if the store has the
Seems so
hours
real
to
in
do
my
it.
dream, though.
Damn, I'm up
Was
to
she
12 people.
nagging
Hi,
you
guys.
about something?
Come to watch the low-res
True to
Witcher
life,
3.
Indeed.
It's fun, though. It actually works pretty well.
We'll find her.
In the dream.
Just
I went
keep
and
in mind when
found
you play
Ciri.
this is not meant to
trained.
be the big replacement for the
Those
console.
were the days.
This is a portable
You
game,
she-devil.
but this is the only way I can stream it.
I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character.
Well, Captain Beard, or Redbeard, I'm not really sure why. I need to find out,
Didn't
but
end well, did it? Your dream.
I'm still getting
No.
pretty good upstream
A
on
wild
here.
hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
Might also be that I keep turning around and talking.
It was just a dream.
Please keep checking in, though, man. I'd love to chat with you next time.
Dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait.
It's been a while since I've been able to stream
the
consistently,
letter
so
from
I still got some
Might have
hitches to
overlooked
work
some
out. I'm
hint
down here in
in there.
Panama City. We're
Didn't overlook anything.
still
We were
repairing
meant to
from the
meet in
hurricane.
Willoughby.
It's
That's
taken
what
us a
she
year to
wrote.
get the podcast
Meanwhile,
going
one
again,
army or
and
another burned the village to
all
the
my
ground.
equipment back in,
All
so
we can do is follow her trail, so
Stop talking.
I'll get there
and
eventually.
Give me the letter. How about
and it
that?
is streaming at
Does
1080.
smell
So
of lilac and gooseberries.
you were gonna read it, not sniff it.
thanks, man. I appreciate it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else.
I'm gonna try and
to
start
guide us
streaming
there.
some more of my old weird games too. I've been
What's
a
this
collector for a while,
postscript?
so we have a couple
I
thousand games
still
here to mess
have
with,
the unicorn?
and I can basically stream pretty much
Stuffed
anything from the
unicorn.
NES to now. So
Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
don't take it the wrong way, but I really wanted to say
The
we'll just try
things
turning it
young
off and
folk
back on
get
again.
up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look?
I've had to
How
do
far
enough data
behind
support.
Yennefer
That's
are
just a
we?
consistent joke with us.
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Yeah, I've got it streaming on my. I'm using the RE Central 4 to stream it out,
Wait, hear that?
and then I've got it displaying on Twitch on my upper monitor as it shows up on that screen. And it's been still doing pretty good. Oh. Combat's still pretty smooth. Oh, wrong spell was still connected. Oh, well, decapitation's still there. No, I'm not using the desktop app. I just have it
Of course.
on the Twitch page opened up on the top screen, so I can see
Let's go before
what I'm
any more
doing.
show
It's
up.
a little bit of a delay, but it's there. The desktop app I'm using, I said, is RE Central 4 that I'm streaming from. Oh yeah, so much stuff to pick up and go through.
Ever
Mutants
tell
and
you about
bodies.
this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting
See if it
corpses,
still
they
does it.
prevent
Yep, it
epidemics.
still follows the road.
Did he know they eat the
If you hold the
living
button down,
blood?
that's awesome.
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
That's really weird. If you look at the top of the page, my YouTube address, after I'm done streaming, I do upload the video
War is
that I
not
locally
exactly
record,
going our
which
We have a side.
it's in
The
full
northern
resolution,
realm.
all the audio and stuff,
Radovid's realms,
to that
don't you
YouTube
mean?
channel. So,
Temeria and Edirn are no more.
I mean, it's not a perfect
Radovid's
fix for
pledged
right
to
now,
restore
but it
the
can
old
get you kind of
forts
caught back up a little bit later if you
Wins
like.
the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us
Ooh,
going.
weird little glitch there.
Whoa!
Oh. Well, I hear people crying. Yeah, I'm not really sure why it's doing that either. I mean, I know I'm
We going?
streaming at a higher resolution than some people, but that's all I can really think of.
Help me! Help!
Horses just keep dying in this game. Exactly. Gotten slow, old man. 5348 streaming up. Pretty consistent, about 5,300 kilobytes. Set to optimal 1920 by 1080p, 60 frames for streaming out.
How's it gone?
This card does
Yeah.
pretty damn good for
Come
encoding, and then the we actually managed to get our internet a little bit faster after we rebuilt from the storm, because they had to come out and redo all the lines, and I guess it
God,
fixed
that
whatever
was
issue we
close.
used to have.
I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
That guy's bucket hair.
You'd
just
like
hilarious.
a reward, I suppose.
Could
You're
always
gonna be a
use
dick
few
this time and
crowns.
ask for money.
Thing is,
Just be out for some stuff.
I've a meager purse at the moment.
Why not?
Guardians requisitioned my goods. Now this?
Be a nice person in real life. Be a complete asshole in a game.
Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
So now the horse is riding around, we
So,
can kind of look and
a
see how the
griffin this
world
close to the
looks.
village.
You
Strange.
can definitely tell a
thoughts
lack of
exactly.
detail, but
In the forest of the mountains.
it's still
sure,
a
but
pretty
here,
massive area.
near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere.
The water and the
stench of
lighting are
blood,
definitely looking
burnt
really good
flesh.
too.
Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Run over the children.
I think those plums are ready for the place in the grass. I hadn't had a witch fruit hunting nearby. Started poking them last.
Oh, nope, turn your horse. Turn. Alright, now it's dropped down to about 3,400, so I guess it's trying to optimize as best it can. I can move and shrink on my. I'll have to adjust it later, but
Take that down before there's trouble.
oh, actually, yeah, I might be able to do it now.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't
Huh,
Temerian,
didn't know I could do that in real
old
time.
man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
There we go. A little bit smaller. No, I'm not running OBS. I'm running straight out of RE Central 4. It's AverMedia software for the equipment I'm using. Because I bought the their Gamer 4K internal card.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Well, I mean, you can get other controllers that have got that, but I've always kind of preferred this.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
I mean, the Wii U, I did
No
like having
need.
both the sticks
We're
at the
used
top,
to it.
but I really like the 360 layout.
Folk are jumpy around here.
And
Armies
also
just
keep in
passed
mind, I've
through.
got a messed up
Now
right
a
hand.
griffin's
My wrist
prowling
was broke
about.
as a kid, so my hand doesn't sit right. So
Already
this is
had
actually more
pleasure.
comfortable sometimes.
One mean beast.
But they make third-party
Right
controllers
way for a
that
hunter
have
to
the
sit.
sticks in all kinds of different places. So, I
Lord
mean,
Lena's so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave.
the only thing you can't really change
It's
is the
no
way
good
the
to wallow
Joy-Cons
in
are laid out.
misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Let's go
Looking
straight
for a
that one.
woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white.
Heck, half the time
Riding in from
when my
Willoughby.
son plays, he likes to use
And,
this. It's his little
strange as it sounds,
8-bit DOE
lilac and
dual
gooseberries.
analog controller.
I
He
smelled
just
that.
prefers it.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your
Yeah, I
while
can't
to
really
ask
change that
after
one.
her.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord's.
Are you talking about
Hall.
the 8-bit
Now the
though?
aldermen don't use the privy without.
I mean, it feels
asking
like a
the
Super
Blackman's
Nintendo
permission
controller, and the
first.
sticks are kind of in an
And
interesting place.
seems
But
they hanged.
my youngest son's the one that honestly
no
uses it more than I do.
Shame.
I'm
We
either
might
using.
have done something, but not for free.
Oh yeah, I've definitely got Breath of the Wild. That was the first game I bought.
Pretty busy place you got.
I need to start streaming
Nations
more,
on the
but
move.
I've got
Some search for kin. Others
close to
just
about, I
want
think,
to get out
200
of the way of
Switch
the
games.
armies. They all
so
need
pretty
food,
much all the big
drink,
ones plus a
or night's
buttload of
rest in
the
warmth.
So
the
war's
smaller
been good
titles
for
from
your
like limited
trade.
run and super
Aye,
rare and stuff.
So far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
AJ already knows that this is a loaded question. Pretty much every main system from the Atari 2600 to now. I'm
Show me what
missing
you
some
got
stuff.
behind the
Like I
counter.
need to get any of the Neo Geos other than the Pocket Color that I've got. I definitely want to find a Jaguar, stuff like that. But as for streamable stuff, you know, NES, SNES, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, N64. I even modded that for RGB so I could output it and stream it through the OSSC. We've got the GameCube with the HDMI output, the Wii, Wii U, Switch. Obviously, I'm playing on that. All the Xboxes, all the PlayStations. There's a lot of games. I'm just gonna buy all these cards. No, not enough coin for the chicken. Oh well, whatever.
Thanks for everything.
I want to just wander around in this game, but I'm really bad about that, and I'll just forget what I was doing. That's my biggest bane for stuff like Fallout and Grand Theft Auto. It's just like, oh, this is a great world. I'm going to
Help
run
you
around and
bandage
play in
that
it.
up?
Please.
What was the story
I'm not
again?
decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
But going back to the question with the 8-bit DOE controller, John, my youngest, he's been playing a bunch of Breath of the Wild specifically with that controller. Doesn't have motion, but he really likes it. Because he likes going between playing on his phone for some stuff or playing on the Switch with that. Alright, let's see here.
I'm looking for someone.
Start some shit.
We seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you.
If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs.
Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your head's
The
a
slow
roll.
burn where you can kind of just get mad
no
at
call
him.
for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white.
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Well, at least I answered.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Oh yeah, opening of Gwent. I am not doing this right now.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course.
I mean, there's like little details in the back
Unlike
that
the
are
populace,
kind of flattened
I know
because
the
they're either,
Horsewoman of War is pure
particular textures or how they're doing it, but it's still looking pretty good.
Horsewoman of War? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life
Honestly, I have to
itself.
say, if this was your only
I've a
way to play
thirst
The
no
Witcher,
dusty old
this
tomes
is not
can
a
quench.
bad way.
I wish
I
to see
mean,
the Nilfgaardian invasion with
it's
my
actually
own
quite
eyes,
playable.
Understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy.
Definitely gotta say, this
Rape
is the
and
busiest my
cruelty
chat's
are
been in a while,
details of
so
no import
that's
to the
awesome.
war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No.
Anybody remember if you can just come back and play this
But the
later
rules
where
are
you
quite
don't have to
simple.
do it
Come,
now?
let's play.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame.
I'm not about to stumble
I'd
back
ask
into
the
Gwent and
locals,
trying to
but
learn
since
how
they
to do
can't
it again
count
on
to 10,
live
the rules are a
video.
complete mystery.
I'll embarrass myself. Not
well,
that much.
I'm here if you change your mind.
I haven't talked to this guy yet.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase?
At least
You
this
seen
guy's
her or
being
not?
polite.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of
With
course.
my daughter's name being
The only
Jennifer,
way a
every time I hear
humble merchant
Yennefer,
might
it
hope
just
to rub up
sounds
against
wrong in
greatness.
my head.
Unless
I get the point of how it's spelled, but it just throws me off.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
I just want
it's
to correct
Geralt
it.
of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest
let's
apologies,
get
but
to the
I must
point.
ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and...
Hey, Chris, thanks for
I know.
stopping by, man.
Had a
Yeah,
terse
get some rest. I'll
exchange
hit you up
with the garrison
tomorrow.
commander
Haven't
and
talked to you in a
raced
while
off.
anyways.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient.
Last I heard, I thought you guys were
Ask
out
at
of
the
town.
garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Alright, I think that would be it. So let me go back and find my drunken buddy. Whoops. I keep wanting to hit that thinking it's run. Wrong game.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Oh, well, glad you got back. I'll eventually look at trying to stream board games. That'd be kind of fun.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varoon.
Yes. Well, that
I think the easiest way is that I could get the GoPro wired in correctly as a camera.
May the
Then I could just mount it
upon
above.
Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Oh, well, that
Used
makes
to
it
be
even easier.
Exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
I say digital version's almost cheating in that regards.
See you later, Vesemir.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna head out then. Nope, go. Ah, locked. Cat just hates me. Nope, no petting the cat. Of course, I think it'd just bite me anyways.
Done drinking.
Okay, that's a benefit of it if everyone's
Then fuck off.
across the country, so.
Don't want your kind here.
Oh, about to be a fight.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
What? I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Next. And swing it. Nope, that went blind.
Nice meeting you.
Well, that was fun. That's horse, I don't want you. Roach, I'll take that one.
Whoa!
I guess I'm supposed to technically be asking people, so I'll get off the horse. Can I take their stuff? No. I guess I didn't kill him, I just knocked him unconscious.
For trouble. Pied Hellraiser. Stay away from me and my family.
What do you want?
Just trying to get people to respond. Let's see here. Nope, that's glossary. Go back. Let's go to this one. Bring that camera down just a bit. see how that works. Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
It's Durban now.
Before it hit it, it would just kind of jerk around a little bit.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway?
Ooh, Nilfgaard. My gran was from Nazaire.
Guys just hide in the bushes. All right.
Then by my leave, Master Durban, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Lend me a hand in the orchard. Sweet
Reason
reason
is
today.
pouring,
Railway settlers all
and
south of the
Bromir is
Yaruga.
snoring. He bumped his head when he went to bed
Bring in
and wet
Nilf's
himself
guardians
the
to farm our
Let's see what we got here. We'll hunt that guy down. I think you can take most of these and just do them. Alright, let's see here.
By all the gods! Kings do the fighting. What
you say?
Who told you peasants do the dying?
Chetty!
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again. Never.
Actually, yes, I have this on Xbox One as well as PC. But given my kind of busy schedule, I never really had much time to play it. A lot of my stuff is usually running around, so Switch just intrigued me, both in the curiosity as how it would run, which is surprisingly better than even I thought, as well as the fact that while I'm out and about, I can just pick it up, run around, and play it. It's same things happen with Dragon Quest XI. I've been playing the living crap out of that, but I don't always have to be home when I do it, which just makes it easier. But I like having the option. Like, I can still stream it and mess around with it. But yeah, if you're only going to play it like strictly on a console, skip the Switch version. Just get the complete edition for Xbox One or PS4 or PC. Definitely more stuff there, but if this is the only way you had to play it, it's actually not bad.
You are in our defeat.
Dang, that water is actually pretty good. It's actually rippling around him. And I am still wet. See how long it takes to dry off. Gotta quit hitting. I keep hitting the right trigger because it's run for Dragon Quest 8, or Dragon Quest 11. I've been playing a bunch of, but it doesn't do it here. I hate when I do that.
Any tidings from Vizina? Kings do the fighting. Peasants do the dying.
Which am I supposed to be going here? Whatever. I've tried some of the cloud streaming recently, and I do have a really good internet connection here, and it was still shit for me. I was playing just Street Fighter 4, which is definitely not a complicated game, but it requires that timing, and it just felt so off. I'd almost compare it to kind of playing an NES game on an HD TV without any kind of scaling. It takes so long to register everything that it just breaks it for me.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all
But I mean, I
kinds
can
of
see for
things
some
about
people it's going to
witches,
be a good option.
but
and,
I've always known yours to be an
great for them,
honorable
but
guild.
I'm always a
So you
stickler for
managed to
having
salvage
physical
some
copies.
goods.
So
yes,
I like having
but I
my
await the
games.
repair
That
of
way
my
I can play it,
wagon.
and if my kids want to
As
play it
time
later, they can
passes,
just take this instead
my
of
losses grow.
messing with my Switch.
Do you need something? I'll let it go half free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
Part of it's going to be the cartridges. It is a little bit more expensive to manufacture those than it is a disc. They have gotten a lot smaller, but that's still a lot of stuff inside of them, which takes a little bit. The prices don't go down because they sell like crazy. It's just the fact that, you know, people, if they're going to sell and they're going to continue to sell, what's the point of dropping that cost? Sales usually go on when you're trying to push against other stuff. It's not even just Nintendo. It's other games. Now, Nintendo games specifically, where else are you going to get Mario Kart, Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, stuff like that. So they can keep that price longer. Yeah, I'll have to get more money. I haven't done anything yet.
Take care.
Geese just walking by. That was pretty funny.
Okay. Step away.
Alright, I guess I'll go back to my horse.
Odds.
Nope, put the sword up. Thank you. Quit eating things. Call horse. That was the thing to do. Helps if I actually read the screen.
Freak.
Yep.
Looking for trouble.
Oh, hello, my horse is right there, dumbass.
My gran told me about Smithbourne. Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witch.
That's it, Roach.
Freak.
Riding a horse in this game is always tricky.
Kings
At least
do
to me
the
it was.
fighting.
Come on now.
Peasants looking for trouble.
I do have to say, though, Nintendo has actually allowed
That's
for
it,
more
Roach.
sales, at least for digital, but... Wait, seriously?
Let's go.
Damn. That is unexpected. I'm just... Alright, cool.
Slower.
For anyone watching, just don't feel bad. It's been a while since I played this.
Place
This
of
is
power.
not going to be pretty.
Should
But,
draw from
why
it.
not?
Slow now. Whoa.
Yep, nope, peace out. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that right now. Let's try and go the other way I was supposed to go, I guess. Seriously, was that where I was supposed to go? Yeah, there's the windmill. And the horse's texture looks a little bit flat, but not
Come
bad.
on, Roach.
Come on now.
Oh, has it really got me going through that? Nope, that's the resume. That's the map. Yep. Okay, so I gotta go left. Let's just cut around the cemetery and go that way. I was just curious about the texture. Oh, what's up, Mono? Took me a second to realize you said that.
Come on.
And we got a floater. Yeah. Nope, put the sword back. But there's a little bit of a delay between what you guys are saying and what I'm seeing, so.
What? Lost your nerve?
Nice. I did say that the water is not bad. Of course, underwater doesn't look much different than Skyrim's. Wait, was there a treasure chest over here? Yeah, I actually have it on PC as well, so it's not the best that I'm still playing it on here, but it's working out. If I can actually do this correctly. There we go. Turn. If I can figure out the controls before I drown to death. Oh, it's locked. Dang it. Oh well. I don't know. There's a lot wrong with me, so who knows. Oh, that could be the key for the ball. Hey, cool, I got some crap. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks really good on my PC, but just sitting here, ironically, I know I'm sitting here right now, but just sitting here, I don't know, I've always preferred just playing on a console, which I have it on that too, and I still didn't do it, so. I don't know, I've gotten to the age where some of these larger games are just difficult with my schedule and stuff to play. At least with this, when I have the chance, like right now, I can play it sitting down. But when I go out and I'm at work, or waiting in line at a drive-thru, or traveling for work, I mean, I could play this thing for 8 hours on a flight. That'd be great. And yes, I do carry batteries with me, so my Switch will keep going.
Come on.
Yeah, nope, we're going. Horse, go bye-bye. Oh, a little bit of a frame chug right there. What the hell's going on there? Oh, okay, they're training. I forgot about that. And you're not wrong, I probably will. That's why I was glad that Dragon Quest XI got put on the Switch, because I've been playing the heck out of it on there. Just roll a horse up there. Horse will take care of itself. Going up. I guess it's been so long since I messed with any of this. This is all pretty much
No
new.
locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
Yeah,
Like
Breath
a
of the
local to
Wild
you.
definitely
You
played a
look
lot.
Like trouble.
On,
Dead
portable.
wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
But I still absolutely love
Peter
having it for
Sackler
TV
levies
play,
in the
like,
tower.
you know,
Turn
Smash
right,
Brothers,
past
Mario
the gate.
Kart, multiplayer stuff like that, or streaming is a nice option. It's not just stuck to one.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
Appreciate it,
the
Chris, man. Have a good night.
Go.
We'll pop in with the bricks there, I noticed.
How much grain
I'll
will
deal
your
with all the
village
craftsman stuff later.
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Ooh, that texture popping on the wall is kind of weird.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatka.
The corner goes into focus, out of
This
focus, into
explains
focus,
why
out
I
of
did not
focus.
hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate.
So what are you guys thinking of the open world, how it's looking so
Since
far?
then,
And you can tell it's been
has grown bold.
scaled back for detail, but
Attacks in
the fact it's all
villages,
still there is
fields,
pretty impressive.
On the main road.
At least I think it
It's
is.
abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
Dang.
No.
Chris, that's impressive
First
numbers.
came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has
Yeah,
a hut
apparently they
south of the village,
didn't make it
very
very
near
well
the
known
wood.
that you could pick up this at the
Helpful
closing
fellow.
time of some of the GameStops,
A
so...
little strange, though.
I've had a few people kind of surprised I've already got the game. No one broke a street date, I got it legally, so...
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
I just got lucky. I don't remember if they have a weight limit or anything in this one, or if I could just grab everything. Actually, they talked about it. The characters and enemy amounts are all the same. They didn't actually drop that. It still matches the PC, PS4, and other versions, which is impressive. Yeah, I did not expect to have this many people watching, which is kind of fun. Which will probably end up being for a late night, which means it's going to be fun at work tomorrow. But whatever, it's a good time anyways. Ah, fast travel.
Heard of the Flyhead Brigade?
Yay.
Non-humans.
Okay, cool. My horse just chills out.
Giddy up.
I mean, you can definitely see pop in as like textures are coming in. There's anti-aliasing issues, stuff like that. But shit, still. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I remember you playing the old Walking Dead game. Because I kept looking at you going, man, this game is horrible. No, I'm going to stream it. And it worked out well for you, so why not?
What happened?
Monsters. Monsters from the swamp. Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more
My
details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well...
Yeah, I'm
was
not
on
going
my
to keep
way
going
to
till
the Black
morning, though.
Ones to
I
trade.
literally do have work tomorrow,
Suddenly
so...
my horse got spooked.
At some
Ran
point, I
clear
have
off
to
the
stop.
road. We hit a bump. I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck. Devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you... I'm most concerned about a little box.
Looking at him, I keep
me.
thinking of like
I beg
some of the villagers from Shrek that used to mess with him. I don't know why. It's just the fidelity of his face right now and the animation.
Fine.
That's
I'll
just
go.
a weird thing to bring up.
Let you know if I find that box.
Alright, how do I switch quests here? Yeah, we'll try this one out. Why not? And there's some of the creatures. Stuff I can catch on fire. Red barrels, we all kind of know what happens there. So where's that box at?
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp.
How's it going, John? I'm just guessing that's how it's pronounced. I have no idea. Yeah, little buddies.
Time to end this.
Oh, you take the brains. Pikachu! Ah, frickin' bees. Alright, that's great.
Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around.
You keep taking this
Cart's
guy's
riddled
stuff.
with arrows.
There's the other dead guy. Ooh, earth of the head. Nice.
Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
Look at it.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Here comes the fun.
What? Lost your nerve?
Well, that sucks. Yep, nope, run away. I'm dead. That kid's is getting cocky. Apparently the load times are a little long on this one. There we go. Let's try this again.
Come on.
Oh, okay. Gas clouds, forgot about that. Oh, I'm going further back in. Which way was out? Nope, tower that way. Yeah, it's actually been handling fairly smoothly. I mean, I see little things here and there and the resolution kind of changing, but it's not as bad as I was told. Up here. There it is.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Other words, calling you out on your shit.
Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding. Like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Yeah, get some rest, AJ. I'll talk to you later, man. Get the fire out, and then gotta go kill him. Nope, get on the horse.
Go, go.
Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can also tell the distance, like with the horse, they have the animation until it gets closer.
Come on now.
So there's a few things I had to kind of cut back as they did it.
Gotta get him out of here.
Obviously.
Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer. Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment.
Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
You can go, but I'm keeping the medicine. Nilfgaard will find you and kill you anyways. Why should it go to waste?
Take it, and choke on it.
Well, eventually you might be able to play it, but this is probably the most I've played this game in a while. Not a knock against the game either, just my time. Yeah, Fallout, I just happened to play, you know, 3 I think was the perfect storm where I could just play the living crap out of it. New Vegas I played a pretty good amount. Fallout 4 I played a pretty good amount. But 3 is the last one that I could play all the way through the story, through the DLC.
Let's go!
I did just about everything I could. So, maybe I'll get some more time one day. Whoa, almost ran over a kid there. Nope, stay in the road, dumbass. Yep, turn. Just bumping into everybody. Because at the time 3 was the one that was out. I mean, I played 3 back before any of the DLC came out, so when it had an ending, it had an actual ending. And then I've got the
anyone home?
The first DLC that extended that
hunting.
ending as well, so. But no, I liked 4. I did play a lot of it. I just
Trails
it's
fresh.
hard for me to find the time
His love
sometimes.
just left home.
Plus, I think part of it just really intrigued me being the first, you know, full 3D Fallout game in that massive world.
You, Mislav?
Shh. Hear that?
Nowadays, you kind of take it for granted.
Wolves?
At the
No,
time, running around
wild
Washington,
dogs.
D.C. was just
Yes. More
crazy.
dangerous than wolves.
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking
Which
about in the
Fallouts have you
village.
played? Just curious.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spot. Too late. Attacked another one.
Come on, come closer.
Okay, that's not what I thought it was originally. Whoops. There we go. Oof. Well, I guess I shouldn't stand at the corpse. My bad.
Dieter.
You know him?
Odd time for text to
We
pop in.
served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
So, anyone else planning on picking up Witcher 3? At least for the Switch. You may have already played it.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye.
Alright, man. Have a good night.
Of kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get a little more
long and short of it.
consistency back to streaming, but it's a little random for me still, since we're still rebuilding here.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was
But I'll
to show
definitely
you
like
where
to
I
chat with you
found the
next time, though.
Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. It's not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Still got rabbits and stuff running around. Seems to still be a good bit of vegetation and creatures, which is nice. Where's he going?
Was here. One lay there,
there
by
we
the
go.
stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Ground's black, saturated with blood. Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp.
Let's see what else is here. Sounds like more dogs. I don't see any though. Got some plants.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Eat that dumpling for now. All right. Jump across there. Keep looking for footprints. I do love the fact they kind of heighten your hearing when you're in this mode. Not only can you see where things are when you can hear them, but wearing headphones, it's kind of trippy. You hear all the branches and... Gotta be out of that mode to do that.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
More bees. And looks like a
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still
Ew.
alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Well, there's a dead one.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Hey, you can definitely tell the texture drop there.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
Yay, level 2. See what new abilities I've got. Let's see which one's best to start with. Anybody got suggestions? It's been a while since I've done this. Yeah, I'll do that one. Good deal of exploration, I'm sure.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
Huh.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I should probably call my horse. Otherwise I'll be here forever. The Pooter, what's up, man? Actually, it's been really nice. Only a few little bits of slowdown. Obviously some texture pop in here and there, but this has been perfectly playable. And I'm just gonna run to the woods right now.
Whoa there, Roach.
Oh, someone there.
Wind's howling.
I got storm coming in.
Hey, ya!
Take a little side road here.
Come on now.
But yeah, like I said, it's been playing quite nicely. Just take all these arbs.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets. The red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
I don't know off the top of my head. I know it is a little bit higher, but a lot of the purpose of this port pretty much is the portable version. Like, I like that I can play it in here and everything, but...
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows
if I'm
anywhere
going to
around
exclusively
here.
play on TV, I'd recommend getting like the Xbox or PS4 or even PC version.
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass.
Having it here is
Counting on it. I'm hunting the
convenient because I can
griffin.
just pick it up and take
Need
it
the
with me.
buckthorn
So
for bait.
I was thinking.
I'll be taking it with me to work tomorrow,
a
as
few
I
years
usually
ago,
do.
we
And
had
then
trouble.
when I'm at lunch, I'll
drowners
be
under
playing
the
Witcher
bridge.
3,
The
just
whole
sitting at
village had
work.
to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sar, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you.
So.
But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
And I've seen some information about the specs online. Portable does seem to be pretty good. I've only
Not
played
from
it
here, are you?
docked so far because I just got it
Bitterness in
tonight.
you. Too much for someone
And I
who's
started
spent
it
her
up
life
on
in a
here
hut
after
in
getting the
middle of
first update.
nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Go.
Go up a hill. Nope, don't go up a hill. Stuck in trees. There we go.
Move it.
What the hell is making the hissing noises? Dead things down here again.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's all
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's been doing that. Some
empty,
people have been hearing
this
just
hut.
fine. Some are hearing cutouts, which I don't really get.
All the battle. A man arrived.
Stream's been pretty
Walked
consistent.
Right in like 'twere his own. Standing at the window, peering at the goings on. He must have read me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So,
Is it
grabbed
cutouts
me
in the
pan
game or
for
cutouts in my
protection,
talking?
He just asks all polite.
Just out of curiosity.
Got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. He's right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft
Her eyes just look a
heart,
little creepy.
so I gave it to him.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left, locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Alright, I'll do that in a bit. I'm gonna do this first. Yoink. How much more of this I need?
Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Alright, so I got that. Time to head back.
Giddy up.
Still so glad they made it where the horse will actually follow the road most of the time. That way you're not just focused on having to steer the damn horse to all these roads. You can just let it go most of the time. You know, sometimes it gets caught up on things. But unless you actually explore and look around, and I'm going to right by our house. Oops.
These, that's what you call black.
There you are.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
So any thoughts from any of you guys that have played this on the other ones? What you're thinking of the Switch version so far?
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tretogor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room.
Oh, this fight should
far
get
enough
nasty
so
because
no
I'm
one
not
will
the
get
best
in
at
our
fighting in
way.
this game.
Good. Meet you there.
I've already been killed by a fish guy, so let's just add a griffin to it. Glossary. Alchemy substances. Thunderbolts. There we go. Consumables. And this stuff. I need to get some food. Probably need more armor, but just have to go for it for now. Definitely throw a lot of you at once. Where's she at? Buy some stuff.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the counter?
Depends what you're after.
I want food. Buy 2 of those. I need a couple of those. Alright, that at least gives me some food. Now I can go after the griffin.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like? 'Tis the same as any other. They tax her.
You don't mourn Temeria's passing? Farewell.
Alright, skip that for now. And dude was on the table. All right. I think I'll try and face down the griffin at least tonight. Seems like a good place to stop. Once I get to the griffin, that is. Trying to kill you, dude. Alright.
A stream,
I should've saved
amber
it.
waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
I need a minute.
Drag a man
Save
out
it
of the
first.
tavern and then...
Little sheep there, that's hilarious. Nope, back it up, hit that one. Alright, cool. So I've already got a manual save. Alright,
Well,
let's do this.
Slowpoke, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Alright, let's see how the Griffin fight goes. The grass is still.
It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Nice little bit there.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
Oh, Jesus.
It's about to dive!
Okay, it does not like me.
Show me what you got.
About to kill me is what it's going to do.
Damn! It's fast!
A little bit of fire there.
Don't let it get away!
Oh, crap. Guess I probably should have gotten on my horse.
Let's go!
Come on. That was embarrassing. Nope, move. Oh, hello. it was going to get me. Well, that's why I saved the game beforehand. Combat doesn't feel laggy at all, though, which is nice. It still moves at a good pace. It reacts when I hit the buttons. So I died because I screwed up, not because the controls mess with me. Now, we did have some issues at the beginning of the stream with the tutorial. That was kind of a weird shit that happened, but after that, I haven't had any major issues. Get to my food. Alright, come on back. Now. Bad bird. Burn! There we go. Got it right the second time.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
I still have to say this game is completely playable in here. I think I'll actually get to play more of The Witcher now than I did before on everything else I've had it on. Because it's more of, you know, I'll give up that little bit of that higher graphic fidelity in order to get portability, convenience, and just a nice way to play. So let's go turn this head in. Just leave a giant rotting body there, why not? Alright. I guess there's a road that way, okay.
Magic. A place of power.
Yeah, let's avoid that this time. I don't want to die now. Boop. Well, the coast should have turned. Yeah, so the dead stuff, I'll deal with that later when I have time. There's definitely some slowdown there. You can see the frame rate kind of drop a little bit as it's loading in the city, or the, not city, but this tower as you're getting here, but it levels out pretty quickly. But they did actually manage to keep the same number of people and creatures as the other versions. So that's nice.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
Dang. Well, sucks to be him.
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Something I like about
my end of
Geralt,
the
he just
bargain.
doesn't give a damn.
Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat.
Well, he's a jackass.
Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Basically, he's gonna be a jerk on this run, but still. Where is that?
Make way. Make way. Make way. Make way.
Are you guys gonna move?
Run and Kazan!
I'm stuck between them. Move.
Make way.
I guess he is just outside there. Damn it, where is he? I guess he got his lashes. Oh well.
Your kind served there. Non-humans.
Alright, let's see what's next. I'm kind of curious, when you guys are hearing the game audio cutting out, are you talking about like when I'm doing this and it goes quiet? Because the audio is supposed to do that.
Go, go.
Yeah, for such a big port to the Switch, it's surprisingly nice. I say as I run into horses and slide around. Also, how's it going, DC Alpo? Or Digaplo? I'm not really sure how to pronounce that one. Hitting people with a horse, excuse me, coming through. Yep, turn here, and then turn here, and then turn here. I'll find out what the exclamation point's for.
What happened here?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some
Short
bugger
and
set
angry.
alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've been working to try and get the stream set up a little bit better. It's just
bloody copper. Just give me
having to
supplies
rebuild
and
everything
orders.
after the hurricane. It's
Humans can't
delayed me
fathom
on
that.
playing more.
They think I'm getting rich.
This does
off
look a lot
their
like
misfortune.
Zelda.
That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking.
Different on
to
the
me.
art style though.
Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Alright, so let's take a look around here. Gonna be knocking over all the kids and I'm running around, why not? Looking for anything here. Ah, there we go.
Footprints. A man's. Large. Stinks of piss and vodka.
That's a drunkard issue, I think. So anyone else picking this up tomorrow?
Took off his boots and went in the water.
I don't think
Probably wanted to cover his trail.
I don't really think the digital version's quite available yet, but I'll get lucky enough to get my physical copy a little bit early. Will this be your first time playing Witcher, or do you have it on any other system or anything
Something
before?
jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape. Lost his boots in the rush. Lost his boots in the rush.
You said that.
Tracks lead back to the village. Bleeding.
Yeah, I think I am
but
going to
not
get a lot
badly.
of play on the
Surface wound.
the portable side of it. Just obviously, if I'm streaming it, kind of has to dock it.
Good folk! Murder!
Wasn't paying attention and died. I've got to get better at the combat. I just got to get used to it. Which it's me. It's controlling fine. Which, like I said, I am using a Pro controller while I'm playing, so. Not yet. I haven't tried it portably yet. I've seen a lot of stuff where people have had no issues with it. It actually runs really well that way. But I wanted to start it fresh while I was streaming it, so I didn't even boot the game up until I had it updated and ready to go. I will definitely be trying it portable tomorrow, though, because I'll take it with me to work and play it during lunch.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
But from everything I've seen, Digital Foundry did some videos on it as well.
But he managed to escape.
It runs pretty much the same portable as it does on the console. A little bit higher resolution on the console, obviously, but frame rate's pretty similar. Everything runs fairly the same.
Tracks lead back to the village. Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
Yeah, it had like a little day one patch that came through, which I'm not really surprised. A lot of games do that nowadays, but...
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Huh, lopped off his arm. Really? This is gonna keep coming? We really gotta get better at that. Something to get my health back up. A little crossover with the Untitled Goose Game.
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds.
Sits in the old oak tree, grew inside her devilish speed.
I love how they don't freak out that a guy just walked into their house.
It's gotta be him.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be playable without the update. It may just be like one of the last minute things they did just to
nasty wound.
Straighten out some stuff.
Run into a drowner.
What the fuck do you care?
I haven't heard of any of the other ones getting updates yet, so it played pretty well even before then.
Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies. Do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right?
I'll probably double check that later. I'll grab like my kid's Switch, toss it in there, and play it without any updates and see if I notice any differences.
You don't turn me in. My mum
it's
died
probably
a while back
just
and I
to
sold her tools.
smooth that
I've
frame rate a
spent
little bit, or add a
some.
little couple extra features.
What's left
but
is
nothing
yours.
gameplay change, major.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
Then I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Yeah, no, we're gonna just make you dumb.
Calm down. Now follow me.
You are the asshole I'm looking for. Jesus, he's slow. Come on. Can I just, like, pick him up? No? Alright. Nope, drunk. Alright, whatever. Come here, Goose. Having to wait for the slow, drunk, spell-ridden guy now. So, yay. Game looks a little bit darker now, obviously, because it's raining. A little bit of, you can see some water on the screen, not too much. Obviously not as heavy as it was in some of the other versions, but at least you can tell it's raining. Cool thing is, if you pick up the physical copy, it actually should come in a little bit larger box. And this also contains like a map, some decals. This will be inside of it with the game case. It's like a map, some decals, a nice little letter from CD Projekt Red. They like doing that for a lot of the games, kind of saying thank you for buying the game and playing it, and all that. Didn't come with any kind of soundtrack. I know earlier versions had like a CD or some stuff, but I have that from the previous version, so it's not a big deal. Plus, I think they sell it online, so you can get that extra music.
Up and at 'em.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
Remember, kids, being drunk is never an excuse. If you're an ass, you're an ass.
Once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil still holds, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Well, I managed to kill a griffin and apparently a teenager. Great.
Wolf? Jennifer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
I guess I screwed up one of the missions. Whoops.
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Which means we won't. We will end up punching somebody.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials?
Yeah, this will
Nilfgaard's
definitely be a
whore?
good travel game. So next time I have to go out
I'll
for
let that
work and I'm on a
pass.
flight,
I know grief.
I'll be
eats at
playing
your
this for,
heart.
8 hours on a plane with a battery,
They
of
had my
course.
sister dragged her out the cloister like a dog.
said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Oh shit.
Leave me be!
Yep, now the shit begins.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promised you freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Now loading. And they're all dead. That was easy. Blech.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
I gotta say, even with a couple graphical glitches after a while, when you get into it, you just kind of lose track of it and just enjoy it.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest,
Not
this
much
isn't
blood
at
on
all
me.
how
More
I
blood on the
imagined
other
we'd
guy.
meet.
He's
How
just
did
nasty.
you imagine it?
He didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
A little bit of a weird
I remember
graphical
among
hitch when
that
it
group.
changes camera
Or
angles
as I
kind of
remember
quickly.
last
But
time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind
playing it
one
on a
can't
4K
refuse.
TV, and it's
I
surprisingly
didn't.
not horrible.
Though I could have.
I mean, my Switch usually looks fine on here anyways, but I knew this was kind of pushing it for adjustable frame rate.
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got
Up to
things to
13
do
people
at
watching.
Kaer
That's
Morhen,
awesome.
Remember?
Yeah,
Welcome to all
I
of them.
remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse?
Goodbye,
Swift?
tutorial
Can't
man.
complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
Down to 11 people. So, DC Oppo, you travel a lot, like work related or anything?
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
I have to travel on occasion for mine, but not quite as much recently. But I've been in like... I live down in Panama City, Florida, but I've had to go up to Nebraska, some in Seattle, places like that, but thankfully at the moment I haven't had to travel too much. Whoops.
Yennefer, how big? We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Because, yeah, I actually really enjoyed going to Seattle. Sadly, probably won't be going back for a little while, but such a gorgeous place. I do a lot of photography stuff as well, and just walking around there was awesome, getting shots. Unless you're actually talking about Panama City, then it's been okay. A little bit of a mess since the hurricane.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
The bergère.
Catherine, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ inch.
Getting particular here.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Yeah.
Been on the road a while. Fine.
Good for a year, but
thing.
it's been over a year
Tilt
since
your
the
head back,
hurricane,
please,
and
sit
we're
still.
still working on the house, trying to get everything fixed. A lot of houses in my area are still fairly well destroyed as well. I've got some videos and stuff I posted like on Facebook, YouTube, so forth.
General,
part of my job, I'm a drone pilot, so the morning after the hurricane, I was up in the air trying to find, ways out of the neighborhood and kind of get a look at the damage of what had gone. It was not
commander
pretty.
of the Alba Division. Before they take
Part of
you
town that
in
I'm
to
in,
see
we
the
got the eye, so we had
some
wind coming in one
information
direction,
I
tearing
need you to
through,
verify.
short break,
It's a
and then come back the other way, which actually
but one
caused where
that
it would
must
pry
be
parts of buildings
Sure.
off.
Paperwork's gotta
And
be in
just
order.
tore whole
So,
chunks of buildings down, threw them
Geralt
around.
of Rivia.
It was rough.
Place of birth unknown.
But
Parents
we'll rebuild.
unknown.
We're working on it.
Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege
I gotta get
of
a more
La
comfortable chair
Valette
for long-term
Castle.
sitting.
The fate
Oh, it's not your fault.
of the
I mean,
defending
we do what we do.
commander, one
So,
Arian.
we're here. Family's all good. I can stream again, so that's been fun. And
Full Test ordered me to clear the path.
we've got
the boy stood in my way.
the outside of the
down
house is being
the
worked on now.
lavalette.
We got our roof done
This
fairly
made no
quickly. That was the main thing. We had a tree go through it.
I suppose it wouldn't.
Our siding and the outer
What's
walls being
some
fixed as we
value
speak. They started today finally.
Assassin of kings.
And then the inside of the house we have to
Moving
finish
on.
rebuilding after the
You then
outside's done.
found shelter in charming
Our whole
Fox,
bedroom's got to come
and from
apart,
there made your way
ceiling to
to
floor.
My
The
question
wall behind me has to all come out and be replaced because it's got stuff. And
I left.
I'm not
Flotsam
even
with
fully
Yorvith,
listening to what this guy's
commander
saying.
of
I'm
the
just
Square
guessing and
Tail
going
unit.
with it.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most
It is what it
interesting
is,
yet
and we
to come.
rebuild.
Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
Not at all.
I'm guessing this is what fills in the earlier Witcher games that I
spell that
didn't
helped
really
Saskia.
play. So
And in doing
it just
so,
sounds
gave
like
Radovid
that's kind
a
of what they're
reason
doing
to
with these
begin his
questions,
witch
giving me
hunts.
choices.
Congratulations.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I appreciate it.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped
let's
you
skip this.
would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here,
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the general to leave
Guy's
the
a
room.
snobby ass.
We
Kinda
shall be
funny, though.
choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the general's assistance.
shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
So far not bad for a start. Played through, explored around a little bit, killed a griffin, killed a
Feels
teenager
more
who
like
was an
I'm being
arsonist.
readied for a wedding.
Were that so,
Killed a bunch of
I
fish
would have
people.
prepared
That was
the
just
gentleman
fun.
a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Oh, lovely.
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Yeah, well, guess I have to dress the guy now. That one doesn't look as corny. There we go. Got some clothes on. I love how it keeps the towel in your inventory. Like, you might just want to walk around with just a bathrobe on later. That would be a fun way to fight a creature. Just, yeah, you know, stuff in the wind, Hoping your little
Black suits the
folded skirt
gentleman.
doesn't come off.
Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
A studded doublet and a sword on my back, that's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the
You a
north
pale
and
mother-
south. I must confirm that he knows how to
Yeah,
bow.
they all look hilarious, but I mean, still got pretty good at facial animation going on. You can tell they put more work into Geralt than some of the other ones, obviously. You know, they're going to have to cut them out, trim them back a little bit from time to time.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
He's an ass.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken
Interesting
loudly,
looking building.
clearly, and with respect.
I'm surprised they still left in some of the systems like the hair movement and things like that as well. Obviously, they've cut down on the hair, but at least Geralt still moves pretty well.
In Karn eb Marvut. Emir var Emreis. Bow.
Yeah, I'll bow. Why not?
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Evelian namen, Vatkan favort.
In other words, clear the fucking room. All that shit just to have everyone else
I
leave.
thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends.
Oh, that's a big mouth.
Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days. So...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her.
She is grumpy as fuck looking.
You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about
Yeah,
making up
after
for
you get
all
the game
those
and you
lost
start playing
years.
it
For
during your
reasons of
travels, man, hit
state,
me up. Let me
as
know what you think
always.
about it as well. I mean,
Enough of
I'm
this
kind of curious
banter.
how others
You
are
will
going to be
agree
when they're playing
regardless,
this.
If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
damn, it's almost 1:30 in the morning. Just realized that.
Follow me,
That's
if the
funny.
gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Let's hijack some of these armors.
That sort of morning, and it's
Griffin.
past
Oh.
noon.
Calm yourself.
What?
Did this guy fall
Who
over?
you're talking to, soldier.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Sounded like he did.
Edelgard the Second, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here
seen
like
us
some
for
supplicant,
Ja.
but who's the company? A tinter.
Radsliden
Ted Takane and Kalantne se Voloisau. Eptusan?
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
Let's get a butt into a conversation.
Still worth trying.
Because?
Because there are few causes worth serving, even fewer men. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witcher's contract.
Mm-hmm. Some werebubs. See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Have a good one, man.
Not in a hurry to see the sorceress?
Feel free to hit me up later. Like I said, curious to hear how it works out for you on your trip.
Barbarians.
Kinved Reinagat, en selfid den krachte, esse plentum et not en selfid den sigla. Kasper ken guvelles.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
I actually think this is the most people I've had consistently at one time for a while. It's been back and forth up to like 15, 16 people and down to 10. Or around a little bit below. Kind of nice.
Yes? Transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants guild, but the Church of the Eternal
A
Fire.
bit lower resolution on the textures for the bricks, but
At times it is difficult
if
to
you're
tell
walking
the
by, you
one-
don't really notice.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Uh-huh. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it. Perhaps
One thing I am
even
liking,
find
I'm
me,
not hearing like a lot of compression with the audio. It's actually still sounds
guess
really
you were
clear,
wrong.
especially on my headphones.
I've sensed them on my trail.
I was kind of worried it
hunting
would
me for some time.
It would have that compressed
If not for
sound
you
to
and
it.
Emir's
So.
soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
So where's Ciri been seen exactly?
In 2 places, Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige.
I really don't see how people sit
There was
this
a
long
magic
just in one
explosion there
spot.
recently, blew half a forest down. I believe
I'm used
this
to
had
standing up and
something to
walking
do
around
with
when I play
Ciri.
games a lot of the times.
I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
I've been doing that ever since I was a kid. My parents always thought it was annoying. Of course, it was kind of a shorter back and forth because I only had, wired controllers.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime.
Does anybody have any other
but try
questions
not
about
to
the
be a
game by
hero,
chance,
all
or
right?
anything they
Just
want to
check
know?
those leads and come back to me in one piece.
Or at least from my experience of playing the Switch version so far.
I shall be waiting.
Stealing books. Okay, keep taking the doll. Don't mean to take those, but oh well. Toss them out later.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
So let's get back into my shit. Much better. It's a steel sword. Oh, it's a lane sword. I want that one for sure. Alright.
One false move and you will regret it. Keshwech.
Gwyn hart fe gledfiam. Is het een wat gen gehaald?
Ninta meer data.
Something in the middle here. See what the nobleman needs. Oh, yeah.
See you.
I will fuck with that later. I don't know how to do Gwent. I'm not learning that. live on air right now. That would be embarrassing as hell. I'm sure you guys are gonna laugh trying to be learning how to play a card game. Talked about it earlier though. It'd be kind of neat if they would bring back a feature of like the old 3DS and DS, where you could. Oh damn! They're just breaking that apart. All right. You know, where you could download or send a part of a game over to somebody else. If you could share your digital or physical copy of The Witcher and let it download a copy of Gwent onto someone else's Switch, so you could play each other with that, it would have been great. Oh, okay, fast travels for that way. Press X. Woo. Level 35. That's where I first started.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited,
Hangman's Tree.
but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Now for the long loads. These, I've been told, take like a minute and a half. So we have time to talk. How y'all been? Oh, decompressing from a tiny cartridge takes time. So much time. Plays really well on a Pro Controller, though. I'm enjoying it. So I guess this is the only downside to this right now, is the wait. Velen, Northern Temeria. Or Temeria, or whatever. Oh yeah, Hangman's Tree. I guess I'm just keeping the Griffin's head on the thing. Let's see, your currently tracked quest has been changed to the first quest of Hearts of Stone. Yeah, we recommend starting if your character's at least level 30. So, no. Not even close. Blood and Wine expansion. So yeah, let's change that. Let's get back to the story one. Okay, good. That's still the one I'm tracking. Like, holy shit.
Run, Roach.
Yeah, I just cut through the fields. I distract to look at my watch and I'm falling. I guess he doesn't jump over things.
Go, go.
Oh, there he goes. He does.
Hey-ya!
Alright, here's some shit. What's going on?
Whoa! What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the
Yeah, it's really
corpses
not a
on
way
the
to get someone's
battlefield.
attention and like you.
Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for
Excuse me.
free.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
So many side quests in these games, it just pretty much distract from everything you're doing. Alright, guys.
Die.
Burn.
Damn it.
Whoa, okay, it pops. That's disgusting. Forgot about that. I guess when you kill him, you should get the hell away. Okay, cool. They do stay on the map where you can see them to pick them up, which is nice. Alright, let's see here.
Now for a shot of Igni.
And torch him. Next.
Run, Roach.
Is it down or up? Which one are you doing? There we go. Ooh, chest. Leave the horse this time. There's a shit to kill.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well. Come on!
Come on, man. Nope, one's coming. Wasn't paying attention. Got all a little bit cocky there trying to burn him, and did not work. It's so funny, kind of funny. I haven't streamed in a while, and you get all these people that are like, "Oh, I've got thousands of people watching and so forth," and get all happy. I'm honestly quite excited for the 11 people I have right now. All of you are awesome. It's kind of fun just to mess around with this and chat back and forth with some of you as we wait for the loading screen. Apparently, I died. I didn't save a while back. It's supposed to autosave every 10 minutes, so I shouldn't lose too much. Okay, cool. It saved whenever I murdered to burn the bodies, so that's nice. Eat the apple.
Let's go.
I think one thing I need to work on is get where I can display the chat on the screen. So later on when I put this on YouTube, it doesn't look quite as weird where I'm just talking and I don't get responses. Alright, let's see here.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. If they burn well.
Actually worked. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of funny whenever I eat that. It's just... But hey, you just gotta when you gotta eat. Go. Alright, so this is
Now
the second
for a
one.
shot of Igni.
Alright, now to find the last one. Finish out this mission.
Slow now. Whoa there, Roach.
Shit,
shit.
one's still alive.
You guys worried about me casting hexes or creatures are eating him alive? Get your priorities straight, man.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the Eternal Fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fist tech from me 3 times, everything perfect, but the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Hey, at least someone doesn't think I'm an asshole. That's nice. Dead horse, loot some stuff. I guess I can use some of this material for stuff later on. Because I could just hit X and just take all instead of this single thing. Yeah, a little quicker.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Alright, now I gotta go turn this in. Come on down, horse. Or just slowly slide. My first on the Switch, but I've bought this game twice before but never really finished it. I had it on PC as well as on Xbox, but I never had time to kind of sit down and play it. And this is the first time I've actually got a chance to just kind of dig through it. Portable systems just make it easier for longer games for me. I can play it on my little off times when I get them. But it's also been quite a while since I played it last, so I didn't get very far. So with that lovely sunset. Trees.
Slow now. Whoa.
Which way am I going? That's a rock. Jump it.
Whoa!
There seems to be all kinds of shit going on.
Slower.
I say it still looks pretty damn good for a Switch game.
Faster. Run, Roach.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you? So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite Well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
Gonna try and kill me. Big shot.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you.
3 on 1. Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
Let's dance.
Oh, shit. I just cleaved his ass in half. That's great. I just did not expect to go through him that fast. Oh, that was hilarious. Damn, it literally cleaved him. There's half the chunk, and there's the other. Gee. Alright, that was weird.
Come on, Roach.
This area here. If I go through this.
Slow now. Whoa.
This is gonna be nasty. Oh, keep going. Oh, we'll fuck with those later. But now it's just time to get to the end. Hopefully you can't kill your horse. I don't want to do that on accident. Alright, that's one dead Cujo.
Come out. I'm not gonna hurt you. When did you last eat?
A week back. Half a charred squirrel and a handful of berries.
Here. Be sure to share it with the others.
Thank you. Here, for you. For your kindness.
Oh, a little side mission.
Kill the monster.
Hey,
I gotta say, for such a small portable system, the Switch is really getting a lot of really big open world games.
Strangers coming! Run for your lives!
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What do you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeep, vodka. Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf. Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
Well, another random killing of people in a bar. That seems to be a very consistent thing in this game.
Someone who'd prefer not to be bothered while he's having a drink.
Hear that? We've a distinguished gentleman in our midst.
Shine your boots, Governor.
No. Wouldn't want the grime in your hands to rub off on them.
Bolo.
You guys just like, fuck, really? I'm gonna have to mop this shit up later.
Go away, or I'll kill you.
Damn it. Enough.
Well, people dying.
Now! Go on! Go on!
Oh, come on!
Or I'm just gonna die. I got cocky. Try to see if I could beat him with just a fist fight and then set him on fire, so. At least the fire part's fun. Sometimes you just have to do the stupid things for the fun times. So has anybody tried to see if the digital copy is unlocked yet, or is it still physical copy only right now for Witcher 3 on the Switch? By chance.
Kill! Kill him! Round behind!
Okay, so I'm already low on health, so I gotta fight with that a little bit smarter this time. Oh, is it really gonna load every time? Yup. So this time I'll just start with fire. I guess if I could start with the push one, but I guess I already got fire loaded, so. Still trying to get a little bit better with the combat in this game. I think it's part of the problem I had in it before. I would play it for a little bit, not play for a while, come back, try to remember the combat, kept dying. I have a bad habit of switching games way too often. Kept casting spells on accident earlier because I've been playing Dragon Quest XI, and the right trigger is running in that game, and here it's just spells, so I'll just keep doing that.
Give the together now! That'll never work!
What? Lost your nerve?
And you're dead.
Have you any idea what the Baron will do when he learns of this butchery? The the village.
If I know who you are, I can add you on Switch.
Anyone can say it was some
Try not to
wandering mutant,
add just random.
An
but
iron
we can see.
fist he's got.
Where's Hendrik?
You deaf? Understand what I'm saying? Baron won't let this stand.
Calm down. Your Baron's no idiot. Seriously doubt he'll think you locals cut his men down with farming implements. Now where's Hendrik?
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no
Messages.
apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, Innkeep.
Go out the back. More of the Baron's men in the village.
No need to worry about me.
I'd rather you not make any more trouble. For yourself, for us both.
I'd say I usually keep my friends list down
Let's
to people
dance.
I actually kind of know, so. Oh, more of these guys, huh? That's really funny. Just got clobbered in the head with a hammer. Whoops. I guess if you don't leave fast enough, the guy must come in. Now I kind of want to just wait for him and set him on fire. Or eat an apple really quick. A little bit early. Alright, well, we'll just kill him anyways. Really, horse?
Come on, come closer.
Oh, that one's down. Nope, nope. There we go. That's better. Put that up. Guess I can sell their shit later. More stuff on the board. I'll fight with that later. Nope. There's my horse. Come on. Guess I need to find a place to cook this meat. A little shortcut through the woods.
Faster.
Oh, hello, swamp. Oh, come on, you can cross that. Apparently you can't. All right. Damn horse stuff. Hey, John, what's up, man? Yeah, and it plays really well. I mean, don't mind my little goofiness of getting my horse stuck in places. But just the fact that I can, you know, just pick this up and go wandering off with it works out quite well. Oh, what's up with these guys? Yeah, I'll fuck with the motor. I gotta go. But if the Switch is the only system you have, or you want a really good, like a really good portable version of it, I would definitely recommend this. I mean, obviously, console versions,
like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. The mist.
You know, Xbox and, you know, PC and stuff like that would play better, but this is surprisingly good. Oh, more dogs. Of course, I keep dying, so that's kind of getting bored. I don't know if I'm just getting tired or I keep screwing up. See how long back of the last save was. Loading time does take a little bit when you die. But yeah, so far tonight I've killed the Griffin, gone through the first little section of the game, found Yennefer. Now I'm kind of wandering over to an inn. I'll probably play for a little bit longer and then stop for the night, since I actually still have work in the morning. I'll probably continue playing this tomorrow after I get through this little area.
Come on.
Air strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. The mist. Slow now. Whoa.
Alright. Do this a little bit smarter this time.
Time to end this.
Damn it, dog. Hate to kill the doggos, but I didn't have a choice.
Leave me be, whoever you is. Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
You are the jackass I'm looking for.
Aye. It's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did.
No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the
The nice thing about this one,
cries,
John,
if
it's
you'd
not
have
just the
heard how
main
a man
game,
can scream,
but
how
both
he
of the
can
main
suffer.
expansions they did, and all
Tell me
16
what
of the
happened
DLCs,
here,
all
step
included
by
on the
step.
cartridge.
They took 'em all.
And everything's on one little cartridge.
The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them.
The Wild Hunts.
I know not what happened there, save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed, then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Damn, still on the main page for Witcher 3 right now. That's awesome.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Just eat the raw dogs. None of that actually sounds right.
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something. Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Something down here.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Possible survivors. Oh, took a little bit of a fall there.
Valuables left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or...
what else is around it. Oh, I'm seeing stuff down here, so. Trying to think what else is in here. Ah. There we go.
Interesting.
There's the secret.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also sighted in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri, thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Well, I think that's a listening there to stop with. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save it here. I think I'm going to call it a night because I have got to get up in a couple of hours for work. But this has been my first playthrough, or at least, you know, first starting of Witcher 3 on the Nintendo Switch. Feel free, you can hit me up for any questions at Zenspath on Twitter. That's ZENSPATH. I usually respond to that pretty quickly. And then I'll probably be playing this some more tomorrow to kind of continue where I left off. I might dabble with it a little bit portably, probably on break at work or something, to see how it runs on there. But as an actual playing it on a console on the TV, this is not bad. It looks really good, like all things considered, so I'm quite happy with it. I really thought this would be a rougher experience than it is, but I could actually play through this entire game, and I think I'd be happy with it so far, so who knows? Alright, but this has been Jeremy with Zenspath, Zenspath.com, Zenspath Podcast on iTunes, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.